Where are you helping and where are you hindering? There are times in our lives where we are doing something, we're invested in something, we're progressing something, and we're giving our effort and our energy towards that. And then, for whatever reason, you end up kind of not really helping out on that thing anymore. You know, you sign up for something, you say, I'm really going to get that done. You have a good start and you're really kind of enthusiastic and you're moving along, and then you start to maybe miss the odd meeting or miss the odd deadline or do a lesser quality of work. And then you get an opportunity to sit back and ask yourself the question and be truly honest with yourself and say, am I actually helping like I thought I was going to help? Or am I actually helping like I used to help on this particular thing? And if the answer is no, then what am I going to do about that? Is it just about refocusing, re-energizing and reprioritizing to give yourself that chance to really get back to the levels that you were at before? Or is it just something that should be in your rear view mirror? Something that you just shouldn't be doing anymore? And if you start to think about who is involved in this and whether you're helping or hindering, whether it's an organization you're passionate about, whether it's a department that you're part of, whether it's a group or a team that you're part of, or some community involvement or project that you have going on, you can start to look a wee bit external to yourself and say, right, when I joined, I had this amount of time, my life was structured like this, and this was what I could dedicate to that. Now that's not the case anymore. So I have to actually figure out how best to keep all the plates spinning, as I like to say, so that none of them crash down. And it might get to a point where you say, I have to leave this particular role. And people would be like, no, 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 please don't do that. I understand, and thank you for saying that. I can't do this anymore. I'm not helping myself. It's very distracting. I'm certainly not helping the organization. I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. I think probably the best thing to do is to get a clean break. That's, of course, if you can. If you can't because you're contracted to do something, then you have to organize and filter out things that are periphery to this so that you can then refocus and gain that energy and that momentum as you're moving forward. So truly have that honest conversation with yourself here this midweek and think about where you're helping and where you're hindering and what you need to do about that. Some of it might be removing yourself from the situation. Some of it might be refocusing. Some of it might be parsing out certain parts of that. And some of it might just be actually just doing it and you know, negating other things that need to go for that particular period of time. The great thing is, for the most part, you get to choose.